Good evening, everyone. This is Melanie Lynette from Level 4 Weiss Schwarz, here to bring you a special Weiss Schwarz tournament report from JP World Grand Prix North America 2025-2026, which was held in Rochester, New York. And today I have an interview with top 16 Sensha Zenshin here today. Welcome.
How y'all doing?
Awesome. And so we're going to go over your journey to top 16 and how the event played out for you today. Would you care to share with the audience some history of like how you got into Weiss and other card games?
Yeah, so my first introduction to Weiss began probably in 2014 when I was at Gen Con in Indianapolis. I basically went past the Bush Road booth and they were handing out promos, and I got the Colossal Titan promo card.
Nice.
So I just held on to that card for I think a year and a half and didn't know what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met Dean Wisnit from Kokomo.
Okay.
In Burn 1. And basically from there I started my journey in 2016.
Okay.
So basically I started with Sword Art Online as my first set because I love Sword Art Online. And basically went from there, playing mainly in English, and then branching eventually into Japanese with Railgun. So my main sets I play are mainly with IPs I like, which is going to be SAO, Oshinoko, Gun Gale, Electric Recoil, and Hololive.
Mm-hmm.
So very much I play sets I am a fan of or shows I like rather than the meta. In terms of my competitive streaks, I win locals here and there from the Ilyana Weiss Schwarz gang. My biggest first achievement for competitive Weiss would be in 2023, where I won first place in a shop challenge to earn a buy card.
Nice.
And then recently, in 2025, I won second place in trios in Chicago.
Nice, excellent. What deck were you on for that?
I was on Hololive, so nice. I was playing 8-gate Hololive with Chloe level 1 and then Husho Marine level 3.
Excellent. Still a very powerful deck, as we saw it at Houston this past weekend. So you play what you love and what you're passionate about, which I think is so cool. So that has led to your Oshinoko list being very unique compared to what we're used to seeing. So can you share with us a little bit of your theory behind your deck?
Yeah, so this deck is mainly the Akane waifu build I did around the Ilyana Weiss Schwarz waifu rules.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it started out as everyone has to be Akane except for 4 cards. So you can see majority of cards are going to be Akane. So I started with the level 0 lineup. For the Brainstormer, I have Ruby, which is when a climax is played, reveal top card. If you pass the top check on level 1 or higher, you have a card with 1,000 power plus 1 soul. I typically use this to set up my attack orders and just assign extra power from our level 1 combo, and it's a decent brainstorm for a salvage. Next card I'm going to go over is a Red 0 Akane. This card says on play, look at top 2, rearrange to any order, and then pay 1, ditch 1 to look at X. This is a way for I can get climaxes or certain pieces I need for my combos. I run a 1-up Aqua, level 0 Ricky. Really just more so to set up my clock for red if I need it, and it's a way to just grab level 0, level 1 cards when I need it. So more of a attack card than anything else rather than a main piece of the deck.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. I run 3 of the Akane Rikos that basically on play, discard a card, reveal top. You basically salvage for the level revealed, and then on cancel she goes to stock. I use it as a hand filter because you can get a bunch of pants into your hand. So I use it as a way to kind of filter those out, as well as a way to get extra stock for my level 3. Very good card. And a very pretty card as well.
Definitely with the SSP in that list.
Yes. I run 2 of the level 0 Akanes that says I can discard a card, send to waiting room, then play a card equal or lower than my level for free.
Mm-hmm.
So this usually combos very well with level 3 Akanes that can set you up when you're low on stock.
Yeah.
2 of the level 0 Akanes that says if I have 5 more cards, it gets 2,000 power. And then on reverse, if I have 4 less stock, I get bottom deck. This is very much a card to disrupt my opponent's level 0 games that say like, I need to go to memory, I need to go to waiting room to look at 4. You can disrupt their plans with this card, or set it up for your level 3 game. Where you can attack this first, get a 0 to the bottom of the deck, and then set it up for level 3 Akane.
Yeah. It's just a really powerful card. We ran before we got set 2. I know, that seems like so long ago. It wasn't really. And this card was actually a 4 of in the 8-choice list sometimes, depending on like who was piloting it, just because the disruption is so powerful. You're also running, I'm noticing the 0/0 climax swap Akane. And looks like to finish out the level 0 game, you're actually running the new PR we got from the Climax Challenge, which is basically Japan's version of the Meister Cups.
The reason for the promo is that it sets you up for finding the more important card of your deck, which is level 1 event. And it also is on-demand mill. So it's effects on play, look at 3, add an event, then discard a card, and then you have anti-run. So this basically sets it up where if your opponent has a runner, you still guarantee reverse so that card cannot move, or you can stun standby.
Nice.
This is a very powerful card. So I value this card a lot in the deck because, again, you can look at 3 to find events to mill out your deck, or you can start stunning standby decks.
Nice. And then you're also teching in one of the clean-cut Ruby, more traditional Climax swap. It's the pay 1, pitch a Climax, salvage a Climax that we're more used to seeing before we got these new fancy versions.
So the reason I love this card is because it is, again, a clean cut and a climax swap, because occasionally you have all your needed climaxes in your grave. But what this does really pairs up well with is your level 1 combo card. So the level 1 combo, I'll go into that card real quick. It says, at the start of your climax phase, choose one show this character, give it 1/5. So what I like to do occasionally is have the level 1 in the clean cut, assign 1/5 to the clean cut, and basically have the clean cut my level 1 back to the back row if I need to.
Okay.
So you can just set that up very well with your level 1 combo, and because the power pump is not climax tied, you can do whenever you want.
Nice. So at any point in the game, if, like, for example, you have to play it and you don't have the climax, you can still attack with it, still get resources, and then save it again.
So I love the Ruby card a lot because, again, of the climax swapping ability, and just that clean cut ties very well with the power pumps for free with the level 1 combo.
All right, and how does the other 1/0 Ruby work at level 1?
So the 1/0 Akane, that card is a JC.
Okay.
So if another card is front attack, you can pay 1, sack it to bounce it. But the key one is the power pump that she gains when she attacks. So when she attacks without climax combo, she is 7k, and you can pump her up to, I believe, 12k with everything set up properly, so you can actually start clearing level 3s.
Oh wow. Yeah, so you can basically challenge early plays and stuff like that.
Yeah, with a 1/0 card that can also turn into a JC when you need to. So it's a very nice card just to clear out really play level 3s without investing a bunch of stock and resources to do it. Because again, she gains a lot of power just from the 1/0 Akane combo just existing on board.
All right, so now we got level 2.
So I have the Akane that says on play, pay 2, stock shuffle. This is more of a tech card that I don't really use, but it's just there. The more important card for level 2 is going to be the Akane that says on play, discard a card, look at 4, add a character, discard a card. So another way to kind of find your pieces, and then the sack itself to bounce. This is very important to get rid of anti-burn or just cards you don't want to see anymore. It's a very good card to have in the deck.
Really strong against Gakuma's Fairy Tale if they're running the Natsu top end, and then just anything like, for example, Nikkei, if they've got a wall of Alice's that you can't necessarily power over, you can basically get those off the stage. So, very powerful. Now, level 3 is still using the Akane change finisher that we're used to seeing. So, the 3/2 on play can draw up to 1 card, give something 2k, and then when you play the climax, can send it to waiting room to change into the main finisher 3/2 Akane, and give it extra power and no events during her battle. And then the Akane is the one that we've all come to love or fear. That is the on attack, pay 1, pitch 1. If you have 5 or less cards or hand, and I think it's 2 or more other showbiz characters. You can pay the cost on attack. Perform the following action 3 times. They mill the bottom card of their deck if it is a level 0 or lower, so it hits 0s and climaxes. They take a damage and you heal off a damage. But you have some inclusions at level 3 with 2 tech aqua cards that are a little different than folks are used to seeing, at least in this build.
Yeah, so I'll go into the aqua from set 1, the TD. It is a Fumio, as well as you can summon a card for free. So this card is in there for get the Fumio effect if I need to do it, and then if I'm low on stock because I got shot up way too early, I can just summon a level 3 for free using this aqua for paying, just for playing it. Then the aqua from level set 2. This is a dig card for find climaxes, as well as an off finisher if I need to. This actually was a recent inclusion because I found like if I don't find Akane's pieces, I'm kind of stuck. Okay. So I have it as a tech piece as what you get extra burn. And typically what I've also found is if my opponent is compressing way too hard where there's not enough zeros in the deck, I can just find his level 3 aqua and get a burn 2 in and do some vanilla swings.
Nice. So you're still getting a little bit of a finish, but if you can't get the full Akane off. And then this deck is great because we've seen some gate pants lists or door pants lists that have used the 1-0 event, but this list is also running 4 of the 1-0 event, and why don't you share with everybody what that one does from set 1?
So this card is Torch from level 1 and level 2. So card effect is if I don't have a showbiz character, I can't play it. If I'm level 2 or lower, I can look up the 4 cards from the top of my deck, add a showbiz character, then discard the rest. So again, Torch. Then at level 3, it becomes a pay 2 digit copy of itself and a neg 2 soul counter. So for early levels, it's going to turn into a way to mill out your deck when you don't have climax combo, or a way to just thin out your deck or refresh, and then turn into a possible 80 damage effect card at level 3.
Nice.
So one thing I dislike about the gate pants version of Oshinoko is it has no real way to mill out itself without a climax combo. Which at that point, if your opponent has a open board, you're overswinging, doing no damage in order to survive, which you lose a lot more doing that. So I prefer having this event inside the deck so I can just refresh the deck when I want, or have as a way to try to torch into a cancel. Yeah.
So, yeah, just really powerful event. And there's multiple ways in the set to get it in hand. I mean, in set 1, the level 1 aqua combo would let us grab it. And in this set now with the Climax Challenge PR support, we can grab it by milling, again, free off the top of deck. So we're not just reliant on the Brainstormer or the level 1 combo to, like we are in the original build, to get there. Cool. Any last remaining thoughts on your deck list?
I would say, like, again, there's mainly the waifu deck, so I built it as a fun deck and just made some changes here and there to make it a little more competitive. Basically taking a lot of aquas to basically, again, if I need to use Aqua Riki, I can level myself up to the next level. Because what I found with Akane is if you don't hit level 3, you will probably die.
Yeah.
So by using this aqua, you can basically Riki yourself to level 3, and with the Riki effect, grab the 0-0 Akane that allows you to play cards for free.
Yeah.
So that's what I typically do with those cards. And then just text here and there to, in case of stuff I fight, I need to bounce or just need a dig to find climaxes.
Nice. Awesome. So, now you won your invite at a regional at your locals in Indiana, correct?
Yes.
Awesome.
I played at the Valentine Games regional.
Okay.
During that regional, I was playing Gun Gale.
Nice.
And did really well.
Awesome.
Because the 2-1 smokescreen Fuka, just a nice card that plays into a lot of matchups.
Yeah. I got a refresher on that card. So you got to go into Sunday nice and well rested before main rounds. And so round 1, unfortunately, right off the bat, you had a rough start for the day.
Yes. So I was finding summer pockets. For me, it was kind of an average game. It was a bunch of back and forth. I just couldn't really hit level 3 fast enough, and basically died to 3 Shikis. But I was very close to surviving 3 of them if my opponent didn't trigger on the last attack. It was a very close game, but losing that game meant I had to win every other matchup in order to make it to top 16.
Yeah. So a little tricky start to the day when that happens, but then you just pick yourself up and go on. So round 2, you had a win against a deck that you're probably pretty familiar with. So against Hololive Production, and that would be the 8-gate or pants build.
Yeah, so Hololive, they were playing the Gura top end, and I know that they tried to use the Ame to basically gain a lot of value to make sure they have everything they need for the level 3 Guras. I just used the Akane JC to prevent reverses, and just started using it to also clear their board. So basically, I prevented them from getting the reverses they need, as well as just started clearing out stuff that I didn't want to see, and managed to summon my 3 Akanes and to close out the game at the end of that matchup.
Nice. So looking up from there, now round 3, this is the matchup that literally released 2 days before North America World Grand Prix. So unless some folks were proxying some stuff, I don't think anybody got a ton of playtesting against this, but you pulled out a win against Kinmoza or Kiniro Mosaic 15th Annie, and it was the 8-choice build.
Yeah, so this deck was a curveball because I had no idea what it did. So basically, I asked my opponent, hey, what does level 3 do after it hit Graves? Like, oh, it has anti-burn, and on attack burn these other effects. So basically, knowing that, I had to basically hold on to the 2-1 Akane that can bounce, so I can get a lane of burns. However, during that game, I actually didn't find too many of my level 1 combos, so I actually was struggling for hand to refill it in order to do what I needed to do. So I was like, I'm probably going to lose this one, because when I hit level 3, I couldn't find level 3 Akane Climax combo, but luckily I had the 3-2 Aqua that says on attack pay 2, dish 2, burn 2.
Okay. And
basically because that tech card allowed me to get an off finisher that means to snipe a climax, and then swung for 5, which killed my opponent, ending that match.
Oh, wow.
So that one tech card of Aqua was actually a nice addition. It allowed me to dig for other cards. Unfortunately, it didn't allow me to find the climax for their Akane, but the extra pay 2, dish 2, burn 2 was nice just to snipe that climax and do extra damage.
Yeah, he lets you dig for what you're missing, but if you don't get it, then you have a plan B already on board. And you can fulfill the stock requirement just by attacking the 2 other things before him. Sometimes if you're short on stock. So, hey, swing 5 stick for game sometimes. That is Weiss, 100%. So round 4 was into another deck you're familiar with. This is like Recoil, 4-gate, and 4 comeback or door.
So I play this deck so I understand how it operates. Basically, you can shut off their endgame by actually thinning out your deck with Sub-Zeros, which is where the level 1 Akane really shines, as you get a lot of selectivity with your combos if you get the reverses off. I was a little worried about because Electrical plays the JC Takina. Luckily, I didn't see it in that matchup, so I constantly get my reverses with my level 1 combos, which I kept on cycling, which allowed me to just thin my deck out where there's no zeros in the deck where they couldn't really get their top end off. Unfortunately, because I was trying to focus on surviving, I wasn't focusing on grabbing my level 3 game, which led to some problems where when it came to my level 3 turn, I actually didn't have a lot of Akanes. I only had 1 in my hand and then 2 other attack cards. And because of my deck state where I was 2 cards in deck and 3/6, I couldn't try to find more Akanes. So I had to basically attack with level 3 Akane first for the heals. Luckily I hit 2 level 0s on the mills, which allowed me to heal down to 3/5. 3/4, because I would refresh it.
Yeah.
Basically, because of that, I managed to survive the refresh damage. Fortunately, he lived through my Akane attack as well as my 2 vanilla swings. But on his turn, I survived by canceling 3 times off the deck, then just did 3 vanilla swings to kill him per game. So I was very lucky in that matchup.
What a nail biter. Was that like the feeling as you guys were playing the route, or like?
Yeah.
Wow. That is, I mean, that's what you do there, because that is so not a lot of people right now think of the level 3 Akane finisher as having a downside, let's be honest. But the downside is that, you know, there is no on-play ability with her, because she's supposed to change from waiting room, and it's supposed to be like a balance thing. So she, like, on-play heals in the deck are actually tricky to come by in both variants. Your variant kind of especially. So, I mean, you were just like living on him, milling at least 1 or 2 zeros off the bottom of that first Akane swing.
Yeah, so very much a nail biter in that matchup.
Definitely. So round 5, you had a win against Uma Musume Pretty Derby, and it was the Gate Pants comeback door variant.
Yeah, so it was playing the... actually, this one might be... I might have forgotten the trigger on this. This might be the Stock Soul one.
Oh, it might be Stock Soul. Okay. We'll go back and update on the slideshow. It's all good.
Yeah, so I think it was Stock Soul door.
Okay.
Because they're running... I know they're running Tachyon level 3. I couldn't remember the name of the card for level 1, but it's one that says, look at 5. If you have inheritance, you could grab 2 off the 5.
Okay, I think that's the Stock Soul, so yeah, we'll update that in the slideshow, no worries.
Yeah, so because, shout out to Audrey from Ileana.
Yeah, definitely.
I basically knew what this deck did, so I knew how to basically tackle it. It was the top end that I don't see a lot from our play group, so it's kind of tricky to figure out Tachyon, because it is on attack, either if I'm like 2-4, I go to level 3 immediately, and burn 2s. So basically, I had to figure out, like, do I want to try to sustain and live longer at level 2, or just get closer to level 3, my level 3 end game.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily, since the deck actually went pretty well for me in this game, I basically grabbed everything I needed for 3 Akanes and just killed them with a bunch of mills, the ICT, and burn effects.
Yeah.
But luckily, since I knew this matchup pretty well, I fight this set every other week, I kind of knew what the set did.
I was gonna say, shout out to Audrey. She is 100% made sure we're all trained for the Uma matchup. Like, we've got this. And it's also great because she has always done a very good job brewing different decks. So, like, typically we haven't always seen the same variant. So that's pretty cool. So, of course, we always have the nail biter. They've got to do the deck checks and everything. But then you're into top 16. But unfortunately, this was a really rough match.
Yeah, I knew how powerful Gaku is. I just don't know how to probably fight it with the Akane build, because it just has a lot of tools and everything it needs to do, and they just can't interact with it well. So this game was definitely a nail biter, especially when it came to the end part of the match. So basically, just go to that.
Okay.
Basically, what it came down to was I went to level 3 first, but unfortunately with Akane, if you miss a lot with her burns, it doesn't do anything. So my opponent's at 3-4, and I was not in the best deck state. I had like 15 cards in the deck with 3 climaxes in it, so I was basically dead to rights. But instead of scooping immediately, I just let it play out.
Mm-hmm.
So they placed 2 Tamari, which is like on attack, Icy Tail, then burn 1 or something in that order. The first Tamari basically left me at 3-4 with 1 climax and 6 cards. So it's like, yeah, I'm probably dead if they just don't do the Icy Tail effect. However, they did, which allowed me to refresh my deck to 3-5. And then I managed to survive the last 2 attacks. So basically, because my opponent misplayed by doing the Icy Tail effect, I managed to get 1 extra turn.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, 1 Akane lived through their level 3 turn, so I had 1 Akane. I basically clocked to get some more cards to figure out what I can do at 3-6. I managed to draw into the level 3 Climax combo card, and then try to close the game by using that Climax combo and 2 extra attacks. Basically, it came down to him canceling a Akane burn that allowed him to live, and unfortunately, that ended my run at Nats.
Yeah. That's a rough one. Like, it's pretty cool though that you survived to at least get to swing back one more time. So that's a testament to not just immediately scooping, because Weiss, sometimes your deck just does weird things. And sometimes it works out and gives you a chance to swing back, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. So, still, very awesome achievement. And did you have a good time at the event?
Yes, because this was my first national, so I actually, this is my first time playing in the national tournament at Hammer Girl, so I actually had a lot of fun. Because from the horror stories I've heard, like, it's just like it's a slog.
Mm-hmm.
But this time I actually had fun. I got to fight a variety of deck, not the same deck every single time. So overall, I had fun at this event.
Cool. That's always positive here. And shout-outs?
Yeah, so I'd like to shout out my coworkers at Purdue University. They actually gave me a good luck card before I left, and that gave me an extra push. Like, I kind of need to do well to not let them down, because they sent me an actual nice card.
That's pretty cool. All right. Thank you again to Sensha for joining us this evening. Congratulations again on making it to top 16. And I'm sure you're looking forward to many more future events as you grow and just continue being a strong player.
Yep, I'm definitely looking forward to more events. And I'm looking forward to the next event I'm going to this weekend for Waifu for Ileana.
Oh, really fun. Are you taking Akane?
I am. Yeah, I have a surprise cosplay I'm bringing out to that one.
That'll be just the chef's kiss. Mwah. That'll be a lot of fun. So, thank you again to all our viewers for joining us this evening. Again, thanks to Sensha for helping us out with the interview. And I hope everyone has a great evening. Thanks for watching.